In this video, you will learn how to use present continuous and present simple. You will also learn the differences between these two tenses. The present seems like an easy idea to understand, but it can be confusing for English language students. It does mean now, but we have some different ideas about what now actually means. We have two different kinds of present tense in English. We have present continuous. This kind of present is talking about something that's happening right now. That means something that's happening at this very moment. We also have present simple. This is another kind of present tense, and this is more general. This is talking about something that's always true or doesn't change. Let's look at present continuous first. There are two ways we use present continuous. We use the present continuous to talk about something that's happening right now. Here are some positive sentences. What's Ronaldo doing? Ronaldo is kicking a ball. We start with the subject, and then we use am, is, or are, and then the verb plus ing. We use am for I, we use is for he, she, it, and we use are for everything else, you, we, and they. What's Ashley doing? Ashley is watching TV. We use am, is, or are, and the verb with ing. Ashley is watching TV. For negative sentences, here's an example. Is she paying attention to her math homework? No, she isn't paying attention. We use am not, isn't, aren't, and then the verb plus ing. Here we use isn't because the subject is she. Here's how we make questions. What do you want to ask these kids? What are you looking at? We use the question words, so that's what, when, where, why, who, how. And then am, is, or are. Again, am is for I, is for he, she, it, and are is for you, we, and they. Then we use the person, so that's the subject. Here it's you. And then we put the verb with ing. Here it's looking. These were examples of the first way that we use present continuous. The kicking, watching, paying attention, and looking are happening now. You can see the person doing the action. Here's the second way we use present continuous. We use it to talk about something that is temporary or may change soon. Temporary means something that's not forever. The opposite of temporary is permanent. If you think about the difference between these two words, you can think about henna and tattoos. If you put henna on your hands, it stays for a week or maybe 2 weeks. If you get a tattoo, it's forever, it's permanent. Henna is temporary, tattoos are permanent. Here are some examples. Here's Kay. Kay is staying at her sister's house. We use is staying because it's only for a short time. It's temporary. She's not going to stay there forever. At least her sister hopes not. This is Larry. Larry is reading a good book. What? No, he isn't. He's playing basketball. Actually, Larry is reading a good book, just not right now. It's at his house. The reading is temporary. He will read the book for a short time, not forever. So right now, Larry is playing basketball, but Larry is reading a good book is also true. This is Khalid. Khalid is studying English at HCT. Yes, you can also say Khalid is driving or Khalid is talking on his mobile. We can say Khalid is studying English because it is only for 2 years. He will not study it forever, he hopes. So let's review. What's the first way we use present continuous? We use the present continuous to talk about something that's happening right now. And what's the second way? We also use the present continuous to talk about something that is temporary or may change soon. Now let's look at the present simple. When do we use it? We use the present simple when we're talking about something that is always true, like facts, hobbies, routines, or permanent things. This might be where you live, what your job is, or what your schedule is. Here are some words that you see a lot with the present simple. Always, every day, all the time, sometimes, usually, every afternoon, often, rarely, normally, not very often. How do you make present simple? With positive sentences, you just use the infinitive of the verb. You have to remember to add s at the end of the infinitive for he, she, and it. For negative sentences, we add don't or doesn't. For I and you, we add don't. For we and they, we add don't. But for he, she, and it, we add doesn't, plus the infinitive. So how do we make negative sentences? We add don't or doesn't before the verb. And when do we use doesn't? He, she, and it take doesn't. Now let's look at questions. First, we start with the question word if we're using one. If we're asking a yes or no question, we don't need a question word. Then we have do or does. Does is for he, she, it. Then we've got the subject of the sentence, you, she, they, the children, the book. And then after that is the main verb in the infinitive, live, study, live, or speak. So how do you make questions with present simple? Put do or does before the subject and the main verb after the subject. The main verb should be in the infinitive. And when do we use does instead of do? Yes, you guessed it, with he, she, or it. Let's look at some examples. Where does Allison normally study? Does because Allison is she, studies the infinitive. She normally studies in the library. That's where she does it all the time. Studies takes IES because it needs the S at the end. We say she studies, not she is studying, because we're talking about normally, in general, not right now. Does Josh like vegetables? He doesn't look like it. No, Josh doesn't like vegetables. We use doesn't because Josh is he. Like is the infinitive. Here are Susan and Jacob. Do Susan and Jacob teach English? Take a look at the blackboards behind them. Is that English they're teaching? No, they don't teach English. They teach math. We use present simple because it's their job. They do it every day, not just now. It's for a long time and not a short time. Khalid speaks Arabic. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Actually, it's right. Khalid speaks Arabic in general. He can speak Arabic. It's true all the time, so we use present simple. If we want to talk about right now, we say Khalid is speaking English. I hope this video helped you to understand present simple and present continuous, and also the differences between them.